Welcome, United States History 2 students. This is Ms. Foley, and today our job is going to be to analyze three presidencies: Richard Nixon's presidency, Gerald Ford's presidency, and Jimmy Carter's presidency. What your job to do is something called a legacy assignment. We've dealt with this before in this class, but a legacy is something that you are remembered for. And what's interesting about these three presidents, and I mean, I guess you could say it about any president, but what's interesting about these three presidents is that they're sort of remembered for one thing, but if you actually really study their presidencies, they should maybe be getting more credit for another thing. And, that's with media, um, has been going on, since the dawn of time. So this is us taking a little bit further look at each of these presidencies and figuring out, well, everybody knows what they should be, what they actually are remembered for. Like, for example, for Nixon, you say Nixon, most people say Watergate. That's what he's actually remembered for. But if you dive a little bit deeper, is there something else he maybe should be remembered for? So if you take a look at this form, this links to a Google Slides that has all of my notes on each of the presidencies. So if you like to read things and have them nice and laid out for you, this might be a good place for you to start. Then I put short YouTube clips. These two are on Nixon, really informative. So it's going to explain everything here for you and, do it in a nice, colorful, easy to learn way. So these two are about Nixon, super short. This one is about Gerald Ford. This one is about Carter. And then this crash course goes over Ford and Carter. So I recommend that, these videos are super short. You'll get an idea of each of the presidencies, what they're actually remembered for, and then you can kind of come up with the idea of what they should be remembered for. So you're going to watch these, then you're going to press next. And then you're going to get this question for each president. What is Richard Nixon actually remembered for? Most people are going to type the Watergate scandal. Okay? Then you need to defend your response. Tell me in a few sentences, why is he remembered for Watergate? Why is that when people say Richard Nixon, they think Watergate? After you study Richard Nixon a little bit more, what should he be remembered for? Maybe what is something that's kind of low key, a little bit under the radar, yet super important? It could be an event, it could be a concept, something that happened during his presidency that you think that he should be remembered for. Name the event, and then have specific examples. Again, a few sentences. So each of these, the actual is 5 points, the should is 5 points, and it's all about, do you have a legitimate response to get through that. And then you're going to press next, and then you're going to do the same thing for Ford, and you're going to do the same thing for Carter. Okay, and that will be the assignment for today. Next class, as you know, we have the study guide, and then the following Monday, we have our Unit 8 exam. So I hope that you're safe. I hope that you're well. If you have any questions or concerns about this, please feel free to reach out to me. Have a great day.